Good evening. I'm making this video tonight to share a story of something that happened to me when I was a teenager, and here it goes. When I was 15, I was at a party on Valentine's Day with a few friends, drinking and playing blackjack and doing cocaine, and I was young at the time and had been doing this new drug that I wasn't experienced with for a good portion of the evening, or all through the night. It was in the morning, about 8 o'clock. I did one line too many and fell out of the chair in my friend's dining room, hit the floor, and my friend said I was purple, and to make things worse, I was choking on a Copenhagen pouch I had had in my mouth before I overdosed, and so that got in my throat. And a friend had to dig that out of the back of my throat. And he was getting so frustrated with not being able to resuscitate me, almost as like a last-ditch effort, he, out of desperation, just punched me in the ribcage as hard as he possibly could. And that somehow got me to wake up. When I woke up, I was white as a ghost. I was cold. I didn't recognize where I was or who my friends were for about 5 minutes. And it was one of those situations where I definitely should have went to the hospital, but it didn't happen back then. I was too scared to tell anybody. Even my parents. I don't think I told my parents for years. But during that experience, when I was, my friends saw me dead there in the dining room, I remembered going to, I remember being involved with, in some dialogue with some beings, and being, I remember the experience I had during that event, and I spoke to two beings, and one had said, "What are you doing back here? You don't even know what you're doing there yet." And I said to that being, I said, "I don't like it down there. Everybody's mean to each other, and there's no love, and it's a hard place to be, or to experience." And another one of them told me, "You're so beautiful. If you could only see how beautiful you really are." And it was said in a way that was kind of alluding to me being in a disguise of sorts, or not being able to see my true nature or light. And so I was kind of pondered that, and thought that was interesting. As years went on, a lot more of that experience made sense further down the road, as I continued to experience more things on my journey. But one of the last things that I remember them saying was, it was an agreement on me coming back to continue living, and to share a message, or to share my experience with them. They said, if this one can make it, then they all can. So I think there was like some type of expectation, I guess, and not just having to do with me, but my relationship to people in the future. That was in 2004 or 5, I forget exactly. But yeah, if this one can make it, then they all can. That's what the angels said before I remember waking up. So I just wanted to share that with folks, and I hope they can get something out of it. And thank you. Good night.